I find it funny how y'all be saying that older men go for us young girls because they're trying to play us or whatever. If anything, I'm playing them. Y'all always assume that we're so gullible and dumb. I'm not fucking dumb. I know exactly what I'm doing. If anything, I got his emotions out of whack. The fuck?
That's exactly what he wants you to think. It's the game, sweetie.
Welcome to the pressure cooker.
Yeah, she a little bit inexperienced. She thinks she got the game, but she
Mm-hmm.
being played all at the same time. And just
Mm-hmm.
like you say, you think just the
You got
fact
it.
that you
Mm-hmm.
think you got it figured out, you already done lost.
Mm-hmm.
You
Because
know.
the first thing she needs to understand is that men are not drawn in by their emotions. So for her to think she got his emotions all out of whack already, she's lost the game. He knows that you thrive off of feeling emotions. So of course he may act or appear as if he's emotional about something you didn't do or the lack of not seeing you or something you said because he knows that's going to keep you coming. That's going to keep you drawn in. They know how to tap into your emotions. So of course he's working you. And see, the key is that he's able to work you and you don't even realize.
You don't even realize.
You'll never be the experience, baby.
Be-
Never.
exactly.
Hmm.
Because he's already played this game
Hmm.
many, many, many,
Many
many times. He
times.
got years of experience playing
Hmm.
a game that you just learned how to play.
Hmm.
You just learn how to play the
Hmm.
game. So
Hmm.
you up here thinking that, hey, oh, I'm not gullible.
Hmm.
Yeah, you
You
are.
are
You
just the
might
fact.
have a little experience,
Hmm.
but I mean, when you look her age, she looks around what, 21, 22
Hmm.
to 25
Maybe.
maybe.
Hmm.
You haven't been around long enough to
Enough to know
have
the
enough
game.
experience, and with the multitude of different
Hmm.
people. Now you might have had a lot of experience with people your age,
Age.
maybe one maybe that's a little bit older, but this
Hmm.
man, this most men have been through hundreds and hundreds, if not thousands, of women.
And I think what they don't realize is that if the end game for them is to get his money, the end game for him is to get your body. So as long as both people are satisfied, who actually wins?
Exactly. Exactly.
Who wins here? Because he's getting something that he can regain. You're giving up something that you can't ever get back. Each time you sleep with a man, that's another soul inside of you. So each time you give it up, there's another soul inside of you. So who wins here?
Hmm.
You put miles on yourself, but he gives money that he gonna make back again on Friday, or he probably have sitting in his account
That's it.
because it ain't tricking when you got it. That's
That's
what
it.
y'all don't realize.
And on top of that, you just his young throat.
Mm-hmm.
You just his young tender. That's
Mm-hmm.
it.
Mm-hmm.
You in a list of multitude of women.
And you think you playing him because he may be paying for trips, he may be paying for vacations, he may be paying for clothes and all that stuff. That's all good because he don't have the one thing that you should value to give you,
Hmm.
time, because he giving that to the real woman.
That's it.
To the real woman.
That's it.
He don't want to spend no time with you.
No,
He just
because
needs you to drop
hmm
them underwear when he say it's time for it to be
hmm
paid for all the stuff that he didn't pay for.
hmm
So in other words, who's being played?
exactly. You being
Not you're
played. You
being
being
played.
played and don't even know you
Mm-hmm.
being played.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, because not 9 times out of 10, your conversation and his conversation ain't
It's
gonna really
totally
match
different.
up that well. It
Correct.
now it might match up a little bit
Mm-hmm.
because some women or some young women are mature beyond their years, but that only goes so far because
Mm-hmm.
his thinking is totally different from
Mm-hmm.
yours. So he understand that,
He's
and
not gonna wife you
nah,
up.
he ain't gonna
He's
wipe you up.
damaging you for a man who may want to wife you up. So how are you winning? I just need to understand how are you
But
winning?
that's I guess we
What's
all
the
fall.
win?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think she know what the win is.
And even if you luck up on one that you don't sleep with and he do stuff for you, how long you think he gonna stay around and do that?
Hmm.
So what are you winning? Because
Exactly.
now you got to find somebody else.
Yep. What you gonna do in the meantime?
Correct. So what's the win?
I don't know. I
I don't
guess the
know.
win for her is having somebody do something for her, do a lot more than the people her age are willing to do or even
Can
can do.
afford to do.
Yeah,
Correct. I guess
yeah.
that's the win.
And see, you've been dealing with the younger guys and guys your age, and they probably fall head over heels for you,
Mhm.
and they probably do all the texting and calling and boohooing and this and all that stuff. Well, he understand the game like that, so he's gonna play along with that
Mhm.
and watch how you react.
Mhm.
Watch what you do.
And the older guy, he understands the chase. See, y'all get it confused. Younger men don't want to chase because
Mm.
they'll spend a little effort and time and they're gonna move on to the next girl. They're not gonna keep on. But an older man is wiser, he's patient. So to you, it seems like he's running behind you, but to him, it's just setting you up for the
Yeah.
kill. That's it. He patient, he got time.
Mm-hmm.
He got plenty of other things he could do when you think he just sitting by the phone waiting on your call or your text or waiting to do something that you want him to do.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, no, not at
And
all.
before you know it, you'll be sitting by the phone waiting on
On
his
his
call.
call.
Because what you don't know is he started doing all that stuff and making you feel a certain kind of way. Then all of a sudden he stopped doing it and started doing it for somebody else.
Yep.
You're gonna start to feel some kind of way.
Because he can
Because
move
guess
on
what?
easy.
Yeah, because guess what? Humans are not wired to lose.
Mm-hmm.
We just not wired. We're not wired for loss.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it goes back to the old toy that you don't want no more. And soon as you throw it away, you go digging in the trash can for it. It's
Mm-hmm.
not that you want to get it out and play with it again. You just don't want to be. You
Lose
don't
it.
want to
Mhm.
lose it.
You don't want to give it up.
We're just not wired like that.
Mhm.
That's why people hoard things in their
Mhm.
home because they
Mhm.
don't want to get rid of them. They
Mhm.
don't want to lose.
Mhm.
And you always see these people will be in a relationship with somebody and don't want to be in a relationship, but upset because the person had said, you know what, I'm finna leave.
Mhm.
Then they go running behind them. Oh, why you doing this and why you treat me this way and why? No, but when we're in a relationship, look at what you do.
Mhm.
You be doing the same thing. You don't really want to be there.
Mhm.
You calling me all kind of names. You talking to me any kind of way. You're not doing the thing that you're supposed to be doing. And now I'm leaving. Well,
Correct.
I guess I do those things, but as soon as you get back with them, you go back to the same thing because you just don't want to lose. Not that you love it, not that you really want it, and see you'll end up doing the same thing. You just setting the trap for your own self.
Right.
That's all.
He values your beauty and your body.
Mm-hmm.
But what do you value in him? Is it
Exactly.
only money?
Mhm.
So are you for sale that easy?
Exactly.
That's what I don't understand about them.
Well, it's the fact that they can feel where a young man can only, or I ain't gonna say all of them, but maybe the one she's dealing with, they can only do so much for her. And sometimes when the idea that somebody can do something for you or willing to go out of their way to do something for you and do a lot, it makes you feel like you're special, make you feel like because you could think that person could be doing it for anybody else, but they choose to do it for me. And some women
So
get
they
caught up
think.
in there. So
Because
you
I
think.
mean, when he's really most men, most older men are somewhat successful in their finance. They can be doing that for multiple
Mm-hmm.
young women,
Mm-hmm.
not just you. You ain't special.
Mm-hmm.
You just one of many,
Especially what
and
you.
holding down a full time spouse or wife or
Mm-hmm.
whatever. You don't even understand their experience. Allow them to be
Yeah.
able to maneuver like that through you.
And a lot of it, you know, it's like people think like these guys be spending a whole lot of money. And
So
sometimes it's
don't
basically
basic.
pay my insurance this
Mm,
month.
pay my car note, get my hair
Yeah.
done.
Get my hair done.
Yeah,
At the
it's not
most, he
no
out of $500 for the month.
for
At
the
the
month
most.
for a whole month,
Because you don't even be asking for a whole lot.
and he probably spend less than that. Spend that money just
Just
throwing it
bull
away.
jiving,
So
man.
to be able to have time in your youth to lay with you, sure, it probably was worth the $500 to him.
Exactly. It probably was worth every bit of it just
Every
to
bit of
have
it.
a good time,
Mhm.
have a young tender around whenever
That's
I
right.
need it, you
Mhm.
know. And then, because shoot,
Mhm.
a lot of these young
And
women be.
beyond that too, the experience that he's going to give you a younger man will never match that, because most of them haven't even grown enough to know all those things or do those things or even care to do them. So what happens when you're hooked on a feeling that you can't get from a man your own equal,
That's a good
and he's
question.
finished with you?
That's a good question.